I'm about to drop a freestyle real quick.
Nah, here we go.
Nah.
Here we go.
And why y'all let me down so disappointedly?
Boy.
You know it's bad when somebody give you that humble laugh, like, nah. Like,
go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
Man, it's too late.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I want to hear it now. I want to hear this bullshit.
I will only hope within 99 episodes it has gotten better.
All right, I got you. Hold on. I gotta send an email to the female.
Here we go. Here we go, man. I can't do it.
I regret encouraging you.
I can't do it. Only thing I could do is start this show off right, and I'm gonna get it popping. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mask Off, episode 99. 99.
Wow. 99 is crazy.
That's so crazy, man. And today we are doing something that should be done every day. Mm-hmm. We should be giving a shout out to the ladies.
Calling all the ladies.
Calling all the ladies, man. Today is Mask Off, episode 99, American Herstory.
Yeah.
American Herstory. And we are here. And you know what this is. This is Mask Off. It's us. We are missing one today due to some things the brother got to take care of. Yeah. But you know, the show goes on. The show goes on. The show goes on. And you know who I am. I am Big Tone, Mask Off Big Tone. And to my right, I did it right this time. To my right.
99 episodes. Finally got it right.
And I finally got one right. To my right, my man with a plan, always down to lend a helping hand. Mask Off Jake, what it do?
What up, though? Everybody, boy Jake. Like Tone said, having a good week. Been good. Fun to have a good show, man. I'm excited for this. Let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Was it really good, Jake, my brother?
The week. You don't believe me?
I'm just saying. This is like the third week with the testing in the back. So I'm just saying, was it really good?
Why man, it's fine, man. It's fine. Like, all I ain't took no testing this week. Good. Right. Drinking, you know what I'm saying? Just drinking fluid, drinking water. Drink water.
That's what's
water.
Up. That's what's
Water's
up.
good, man. And apples. A lot of apples.
Okay. Apples make you go to the bathroom. So that's important.
Yeah, they do.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
They keep you fluent or whatever. Yeah. Is that the right word? That's the right word.
Your body fluctuating.
Regular. Thank you, Malachi.
Regular, yeah.
You're regular.
Regulation.
Regulating your bowels. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You feel
let's stop it right there because the ladies are in the house tonight.
Oh yeah, sorry. All right, my bad.
The ladies are in the house tonight.
I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I had a good week, Tone. If you didn't believe me, I did.
That's what's up, my brother.
Why you questioning the integrity of your week?
I did a show. I did a show last night at Soul of Detroit in Sterling Heights. Stroll Mile show with other comedian named Big Shorty and Josiah Jones. It was a real good show. It was fun.
Nice.
So shout out to them. Shout out to Stroll Mile. All them. Shout out Soul of Detroit. It's good. It's a good venue. Food is good too. If you ever out there, it's Sterling Heights. It's like it's off Shaner between Hall Road and 19 Mile out that way. Near
okay.
Near
beautiful, man.
Near Lakeside Mall, I believe. Anyway, yeah, good week. Let's shoot it off to Malachi, whatever.
That's super dope. And like Jake said, man, we gonna shoot it to the young boy. What's up with you, Malachi?
What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? Mask Off. We're in the building, episode 99. We got 99% now. We ain't got no 99 problems. But I'm feeling good, man. Good week. You feel me? I had a show last night myself at the Prosper Center. You feel me? I hosted last night too. So man, it was a great time, man. I'm really enjoying this process, enjoying the growth, enjoying the journey. So yeah, we going up from here, man.
You are turning into the quintessential Jamie Foxx.
Is
that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yep. Multi-talented for sure.
Yes. I am honored and I am privileged to watch this young whippersnapper grow in the.
Let's go down. Let's list your credentials. You can dance.
Okay.
You can act.
Yeah.
You doing comedy.
Yeah.
And you doing what? You singing? You doing music too?
Nah, I did do the. I was in the musical.
Whoa! Pause, bro. He can't rap though, and I don't know about that singing.
I'll say that I don't rap. Yeah.
So you're a triple threat.
Yeah, I got the directing too, the director writer too. So
okay,
yeah.
So
yeah. You know,
quadruple threat. I don't know what's the 5 word for that. So I'm just going. I'm just going to do that.
Just an artist, man. But you know, I'm gonna drop a track in my life though. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up. I gotta be a big, too big MC. I'm gonna be on that joint. Like, and sure. that's a reference, and I know you don't know because you're a young boy, and I like how you smile because you didn't know. But that's a reference to MC Hammer and the fat guy that used to be next to him, boosting his ego. Go Hammer! Go Hammer! You know what I mean?
Okay, I appreciate it, then.
Yeah, so he was the Spliff Star before Spliff Star.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know about Too Big MC, right, Jake?
Vaguely. I didn't know you was talking about it first. I did not.
Wow.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hammer came out when I was like 4 years old. That was like my first like memory of hip hop. Hammer. Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I keep showing my age, man. Like, and that's sad because a lot of people don't realize that MC Hammer, he had not only was he famous in real life, this dude had a whole cereal. He had a cartoon, action figures, and
he was heavy. He was big.
Look. When he changed his whole thing, started doing pumps and a bump. That's why I said it's time for Hammer. You know what I mean? It was time for Hammer to go at that point, but it was too far in the
pumps
game.
Pumps and a bump.
Yeah,
hey, man.
Don't look that up. I dare you not to look that up.
I shamefully will admit that I kind of like that song.
The song is dope. But the video is not something you want to look at. No.
Oh, yeah. He wearing a Speedo on that bitch.
I didn't want to say that. I did not want to say that part. You know,
not on Women's Empowerment Day, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, hey, the ladies would like that, but
yeah, they would actually. Yeah,
the ladies probably would like that, but not the fellas. Not the fellas.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if you do, I'm not judging.
We starting this Women in Power episode off right. Yep.
Yeah, let's get it cracking. Only way to do it is with some bullshit.
Yeah. That's all we gotta do. You know, we start everything off with bullshit, but then we get into the real shit.
We get into the real shit. You know what I mean? And speaking of real shit, man, there's only one thing to do, and that is to pass it to the young boy for the motivational minute. Let's go, Malachi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not Malachi.
Nah, you not.
I'm not. Not on yesterday, Sunday, Monday. But hold on, work with me.
Hey, I'm with you.
All right, let's go.
Let patience have her perfect work. I'm chilling in the cut. What up, though? Today's motivational minute is about hear these ladies out, man. A lot of times men feel like they need to take this dominant power over women to not let them properly be heard. And that's not the case. Let women speak up, let their opinions be heard. Let their values be heard. Let their ideas, whether it be in the social settings, business settings, company rankings, whatever it is, let them speak. And also get out the way so they can't lead. Women definitely deserve to be in proper leadership positions. If she worked to get herself to a certain point, let her lead. She deserved that spot. She earned that spot. Step out the way and let her do her thing. That's your motivational minute. Bow.
That is super duper dope. And you know what? The beautiful thing about what you just said, my brother, is I was having a conversation with DJ Touch. Shout out to DJ Touch. DJ Touch is in the motherfucking building all day, every day. We was looking at something that involved this comedian. She's from England, and she was talking about healthcare and how it's free over there. And I was like, you know why healthcare is extremely free over there? And she was like, no, why? I said, because they have a woman in power over there, the Queen of England. You know, and I could be wrong, but I'm like this: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And sometimes what we do, we get in the way of ourselves with our big old fat egos. Yeah. I find myself doing it sometimes, thinking I'm the man, You know, I am the man all
Right.
day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing that I know is a woman. And before I had to become a man, I was taught by a woman. So, you know, that's our ego. They get in the way. And I think situations would be different if women were in power. Like, who was stopping Hillary? Us.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, I never really understood that. Like, I ain't trying to like be like, oh, I was never that way, but you know, honestly, like I never, like, I never understood how someone could say a woman can't lead or be in leadership when, like, you know, like when like you were raised, like we were raised by like women.
Wow.
Your mother give all your game and everything. So that's why I don't really like. I see like growing up, my dad would be scatterbrained, and my mom would have to like sit down and like calm my dad down and be like, look here, do this, da 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 da, and like organize them and everything. Like my mom just did. My mom's a G. She handled business. So I never thought that a woman couldn't lead or do any of that shit just based off that. And my sister handled business too. So I really can't. Yeah, I never really understood that.
Great point, Jake. You know, I'm gonna take this time to say, and I was one of those people around the time when Hillary was running for president. I didn't want her in office. At the time, I felt like women shouldn't have that type of power. You know, I did feel that way back then. Not really sure why. Part of it being, you know, women are more emotional for sure, but that they still are capable to lead. You know, so I now know that I've grown to learn that. Even CEOs, all these things, women do have that ability where the way their mind works, ability to maintain, to lead, to take people where they need to go. Yeah, they do. They definitely have that. So, but it's an adaptive mindset that a lot of men need to take on, because we have this idea that no, a man's supposed to do blah, blah, blah. Well, nah, they can come in and do it too.
But you know, a lot of that get fed to you through other men. You know what I'm saying? Men perpetuate that ideology that women is the lesser sex all the time. You know what I mean? And we're more domineering. I mean, because hey, look at it. We may have a lot of physical attributes, but you know, let's look at it. Statistics show that women develop not just physically but mentally faster than men. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, I got a daughter and I got a son, and you know, I have to say, you know, my daughter was doing a lot of things smarter than my son at an early age. No offense to my young boy, I love him to death, but my daughter, man, she was very crafty at 3 years old. You know, and my son, he just Google and Gaga, and I'm like, boy, get it together. You know, what's up, Jake?
Man, to add the tone point, like I've taught it like after school programs, like improv and stuff. After school, like at this elementary school called Berkshire, is in like Bloomfield, whatever. I taught like some after school improv class there, and like all the girls were fucking hilarious. All the girls fucking hilarious. All the guys were trash. They were trash. Fucking trash. They were trash. No, they weren't. Let me pull that back. You know, they just were. I'm keeping it a buck. They were kind of trash. It was playing too much. All the girls, they got it. You know what I'm saying? All the boys, they just playing too much and just trying to go for the dumb laugh or whatever they saw on social media or whatever. Where girls were actually like paying attention and stuff. So yeah. So just to add a tone point.
That's a real before hold on, let me clear that up before we go on. I want to clear, my son ain't trash. You know what I'm saying? He may
Yo, no.
My son ain't trash. You watch what you saying, nigga. My son ain't trash.
I'm sorry. You know, you're right. Kingston is not trash. I'm not saying that. Shout out to Kingston. You know what I'm saying? You know we got love for you over here, man.
Shout out to the young boy. Shout out to the young. But this ain't about him. This is about the ladies today. You know what I mean? And go ahead, Malachi.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say that's a real good point. Women definitely do develop faster. I know from my little sister, man. My little sister, she's sharp. You feel me? I had to realize I need to start picking up game from her. Like, you know, and she's like 4 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So that is a real good point that they develop faster. And two, women, like young women, they be on what they want quicker. Like boys, they usually playing. Like we're the function at. Like women like really be like job at 16. Like I'm gonna start saving my money. Brother get a job just because he got to get a job, blowing his money though, buying candy, buying whatever. Little sis be having bank staffed up. Like, man, how you just got $200? Like,
where you get this new iPhone from?
Right.
I saving your money.
Right.
What? Where that come from?
I'm just picturing Malachi his first job, and he just bought Starburst with his whole check or some shit.
Hey, I had the first job. One of the first jobs I had was the cadet program. You know, in the summer, the yellow people.
Yeah,
I was one of them. Man, every check I got in the summer, I was blowing that junk. So at the end of the summer, my pops was like, he made me feel so stupid. He was like, so how much money you think you made over the summer? And I was like, I don't know, but it was a good amount. He was like, all right, how much you got now? I was like, dang, none. He was like, so what sense that make? Dang, I guess
did he give you a disappointment head shake?
Yeah, like you blew all of it on what?
Dummy.
You big dummy.
You big
hey, but
dummy.
He ain't stopping me while I was blowing money fast. He waited till it was done.
When you was on your Rick Ross, John, he stopped you. That was a cold piece, but those are the lessons that you learn. Like,
absolutely.
And while you sitting there watching, you know, him shaking his head, he looking at his daughter doing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right. That girl right there, that's my baby.
I'm on her way to high school. she in middle school with $1,000. I'm like, hey, you think I can get some candy money, little sis?
She's like, is she tight with it too? Like, no. Daddy said if you come over here, no.
You should have saved your money. You should have saved your money.
You should have saved your money. You know what I mean?
Man.
Oh, man. You know what, man? We're going to have some fun tonight. I feel the energy. The energy is live. You know what I mean? Only way we do it, the only way it can get done is let's go to these comments first. What's popping in the streets?
Yep. In our YouTube chat, we got James Coleman. He said, what up, though, fam?
What up, though, homie?
James Coleman was good. DJ Touch in the building as always. Good
DJ
evening,
Touch.
fellas.
Shout out to DJ Touch. DJ Touch is in the motherfucker.
You know it. She said 99.
Yes.
What y'all gonna do for the 100th episode? James Coleman said. We got something cooked up.
Oh, so we got it cooking. We cooking, baby.
We cooking it up for sure. What is that on Jake's shirt? Is what DJ said.
It's Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. They're doing the on the Stankonia, recreating the Stankonia album.
Nice.
That's all it is.
Don't do them babies like that, Jake.
Hey, I was keeping it a buck, man. You know, like I'm just trying to like. Not all the boys were trash, but all I'm saying, I'm just trying to convey a point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like women are just as good as us. Or right. I don't know. I ain't like how I said that. I'm just trying to convey a point. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean.
Right. So he really don't feel like they trash for real. He just, you know, they just was subpar. That's all. All right. Victor Jones. He said you misspelled gender. I don't even remember us putting gender up.
Victor Jones.
That's Von Wink.
Oh, that's Von Wink. He switched it up.
He's on the Facebook chat today. That's what it is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. He hasn't been here in a while either. So
yeah,
good to have you back. Graham Leslie said 99. More with Victor. He said, and here I was thinking I was getting through Women's History Month without someone acting like they didn't understand that word history comes from the same root as the French word for story. His story, and has nothing to do with gender. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor Jones.
Yeah, you get we do a play on words here.
Right.
Von Winky Dink.
He said everybody got shows. Graham Leslie says awesome. And Victor says quadrupled. threat. It's not quadruple, so quadruple is what the word is.
Okay, thank you for the insight right there.
Thanks, much insight coming from Ron Wink. He ain't been here in a while, so good to see him back. That's what we got right now. Winky dink.
DJ Touchy hit with the winky dinky.
Yeah, so that's what we got right now.
That's where we at. That's what we doing.
Shout out to everybody rocking with us.
Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Episode 99. Doing it live and doing it fine. You know what I mean? I want you to understand something, man. This episode is near and dear to us. That's why we had to put it on front and center. Absolutely. And the only way to do it is to get right to it with this group discussion, man.
Let's
go.
Know
what I'm saying? You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring in the ladies.
Hey, we got some ladies. Nice. Well, let's get it popping.
What's up, ladies?
What are you ladies doing here? Say nah.
Whoa.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? Let's start right to left. So Tammy.
Hello.
How are you today? What's your name? And well, first, okay, yeah, let's go one by one. So Tammy, tell us who you are and what you do.
All right. I'm Coach Tammy. What do I do? I feel like what don't I do? I'm a personal trainer. I'm a group fitness instructor. I just helped write a movie, directed. I was choreographed the scene. I got to meet Malachi. That was like the best part. Like everything about that day was just the best. What else? I'm a bodybuilder. I'm a competitive bodybuilder.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that flex was a flex there. Okay.
Yes.
Don't make me roll this sleeve up now.
I'm still on your head.
Got you.
I'm still on your head. Yes.
Hey, she had my neck.
I got my money on her, Malachi. I got my money.
You said what? Yeah, we're gonna arm wrestle one day, Tammy. I'll show you what's up.
I got my money on her.
I'll drive you to the hospital. It's okay. I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
My son broke his wrist, so I know what to do already. I got you.
Yeah. He broke his wrist arm wrestling you?
No, he actually broke his wrist skating.
Oh. Yeah. I thought you was like, come here, son.
Oh, no. No.
That's what's up. Okay. You out here. Competitive bodybuilder. Okay. You be going to competitions, huh?
Yes. Actually, my coach and we actually talked about it on Tuesday. Because I had here we go, women. So I end up having emergency hysterectomy in September. And that really pushed back all of my plans to step on stage. So like that was 4 months off with no lifting, not eating like I usually eat, getting my body back physically and trying to figure out mentally where I was at. So that kind of pushed me back a year. So I won't be stepping on stage until 2024. So, I mean, and I'm okay with that. So I'm taking all of 2023 to grow. The last time I stepped on stage, I came in second. And what kept me from first place was I walked on stage and I looked down. So if that's the only thing that kept me from first place, then it's only up from here. You know what I mean? So, wow. Yeah, I was 126 pounds, 6.8% body fat. Yes.
That is super dope. That is super dope.
You a beast.
I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. Yes.
Wow. That's incredible.
It was very hard. I'm telling you, it was nice that I cried. I've cried through so many workouts. Because I mean, like, I only had two options. Like, do I cry and just get through it, or do I quit? And I'm not sure what that quitting thing is. You know, like, I've heard that word, but I don't know that feeling. So I just cried through it, and that's what we did. You know, and I look forward to crying through some more nights, crying through some more exercises. I love it. Wow. I love it. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not made for everybody. I'm telling you, this competitive world, bodybuilding is not for everybody. It's not for the weak at mind. It's nothing at the gym. It's all mental. If you're not mentally ready for it, you're not ready for. I'm telling you, you're not ready for.
What drives you, Tammy?
What drives me? My grandmother. In real life, my grandmother. So I'm Jamaican. I'm full-blooded Jamaican. My grandmother was a senator. My grandmother was Senator Gladys Ellington. My grandmother was a housekeeper before becoming a senator. And keep in mind, my grandmother was born in 1924. So understand her mother was a slave. Understand that my great grandmother was a slave. So to see my grandmother come from being a housekeeper to being a senator. So let me break this down to you real quick. A lot of the stuff that Trump tried to undo with Jamaica and Cuba, my grandmother did that. The first all-girl black school in Jamaica, my grandmother did that. Maternity leave in Jamaica, my grandmother did that. We have land in Jamaica that they cannot build on it, they cannot touch it because of my grandmother. That's what drives me.
Okay.
Wow, that's
what drives me.
Yeah.
That's super dope. And we're gonna come back to that because it's a lot. It seems like you got a lot to say, and that's what's up. So we're gonna move on so we can come back. All right. I love it. All right, Patty, what's going on with you, Miss Rooney?
Well, wow, that's a lot to follow. What a legacy. I'm like so like well, okay, I gotta follow that. Well, you guys know me. I am a local filmmaker. I write, direct, edit, shoot, from pre-pro to post. I'm there through every step. Love comedy, improvising, acting, sketch is my thing. Yeah, and that's it in a nutshell. And excited to be here with you guys. You know I'm a fan of this, so this is a pleasure. And obviously this topic in the 99th episode, so excited, and to be with these other women who are obviously baddies, like just what an intro. So proud to be here and excited to talk to you guys.
What's up.
And Patty was a member of the farm team. That's how we met. So.
Yes. Malachi and I connected immediately because we were like, hey, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like
we're gonna learn.
You know what's going on here? Me neither. Stick with me. Like
yeah, totally.
All right, Jamie.
Hi.
How are you? What's going on? What do you do?
I'm a chef. I'm a chef like on days where I'm not working and taking care of people. I'm also a CNA. But my most prized possession is really cooking. Actually, today I had an event today, and I do the famous tacos, burrito tacos, fried tacos, and I got back into my cooking last year because sometimes we kind of lose ourselves as women trying to take care of our bills and stuff, but we forget what our dreams is. So I got back into my cooking habits, and it just started taking off. And I'm back again this year, bringing back the tacos again, and they sold out again. So I'm just trying to keep up and staying consistent within my business.
Yes, as you should. Good. Okay. I'd love to hear it. Tony, you
That's my baby. That's my little sister, man. And she kick ass. I'm so happy and so proud of what she doing and who she becoming, man.
Yeah.
That's so super dope. Yeah.
That's super dope. Okay. We're gonna get the conversation started. It is March, as you all know. March is Women Empowerment Month, and we had to honor the women in some type of way. So this is how we're doing it. So to start off the group discussion, I want to ask the first question: what does women empowerment mean to you? What does that even mean to be women empowered? Who wants to go first? Jamie, I feel it from you. Let's hear it.
I feel like women empowerment is, you got to be dedicated and you got to be strong, because as women, we are already strong, but you got to have that mentality too. And I think of that as being a survivor woman, because I moved out here to Minnesota. I don't have any family or anything here, and that just shows I can survive with my own natural habitat from Detroit, because we some survivors from there. So I just feel like being a woman like that, you strong for even doing that.
Absolutely, yeah. That hustle that women have, for sure. I agree. Patty?
Yeah, I've got to add to that. I think that it's also kind of being advocates for each other, because sometimes we don't have any, and I think it's letting people know that when we are empowered as women, men will also be empowered. It's not just about us. Like it's gonna kind of do a circular thing. It's gonna help a lot of people. So it's not so much as just empowering us, but making for a better society. It's going to benefit everybody when you kind of lift women up and bring them up to speed and put them in places of power. I'm glad that was added in the motivational minute, because I think having women in positions of power is huge, and that's a big part of empowering other women. Is when they can see it, they can do it.
Well said. Well said. Tammy?
Well, what's funny, I agree with what both of you ladies said, with the women empowerment part, with the part, dang it, Patty, that was so good. With us like uplifting each other, a lot of times, like with me personally, like when I see, I was at the gym and this lady walked and looked like she just got off work. I said, "Oh my Lord, you are beautiful," and she smiled because like she had this like frowny look, and I'm just like, it feels so good for me to uplift another woman. Like like, oh my God, like wait, Patty, I cannot wait to link with you. Like I like, oh, I love this. I would be at your house. You know what I mean? So I'm afraid your house at the chef's house. But that's what we do as women. We're supposed to empower each other. We are like, we're awesome in our own lane. But imagine all of us together. Oh my Lord!
Insane.
We'll tear this world up.
If this world was ran by a woman, we would have so much order.
Yeah.
Things would be so much more organized. All that bickering that you guys think that we doing, no, we actually talking about things. The reason why they're at war right now is because men don't they arguing. There's nothing resolved. Women, we sit down, we come with facts. We come with receipts, and you men know that we come with receipts.
Yeah, yeah, they come with receipts.
Yeah,
they hit the receipt.
Oh man,
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on the tail end of some investigation.
Yes. Got receipts, and when I'm telling you, if I sit down with this nation, like, listen, Ukraine, listen, Russia, I come with these receipts. Y'all was over here fooling, so back up out this country. They don't have no choice but to back up because I came with receipts.
Coach Tammy with the receipts.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm telling y'all, this is really good. The next question, okay? The workplace. Now we talked about women in positions of power. I want to touch on like different work industries and how the progression of women in the workplace, going from not being able to work, half pay, still fighting for some of the equal pay now. What's your take on women in the workplace, and has it progressed as it should? Is it more to be done? What do you think,
how much
Patty?
time you got? How much?
Let's hear it.
I want to start with something that I'm just going to cut to the chase.
Please.
I think one thing, is we need to talk about how much we make. I think that's a really taboo topic, but I want to bring that up because we can talk about all the obvious stuff, but I kind of want to cut to a solution real quick.
Okay.
Because we only make, a certain amount to the dollar of every man. Obviously, there's discrepancy between the three of us too, to even that stat, which is messed up. But I think that like transparency in the workplace is a huge thing. I just want to say that first before we dive in, because I've been seeing that a lot lately, and I think we're hesitant to talk about money and power and status. And I think as women, we should be able to talk about that more. Like if I'm working with Tammy and, I tell her how much I make, then she can say, hey, I deserve that too, or vice versa. Like, it's the same thing. So I think I just wanted to bring that up to any women who are listening. I think that's something.
So transparency among the coworkers is
totally, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Big time.
Yeah, because I was thinking you meant from the top down, but I guess all around it will work. It would help.
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Tammy or Jamie, Tammy, go ahead.
So I'm gonna you guys might look at this one a little different. Some women want to be empowered, but they're not ready for it. Some women don't have the power at home, so the way that they behave at work is the way that they should behave at home. So it's about having the right women in power. It can't just be, oh, it's a woman, so let's put her in power. Make sure it's the right woman. I've been in a position of power before. I was a supervisor of a startup travel phlebotomy company. We used to go to nursing homes, and my boss was a woman. And I didn't think she was ready for the position. She was a crappy boss. She was a lot of sneaky things that she did. She was very backstabbing to a lot of the women that we worked with, and I felt like her behavior should have been for her home, how she should have been treating her husband, not the employees. So it's not all women are ready for power. They think they are because, oh, I'm a woman, I should be here. Are you mentally ready for this position? Because power comes with responsibilities. Oh, sometimes because we are women, they think, oh, we can't separate the two. A lot of women cannot separate the two, and it's okay.
Nice.
So it makes sense to make sure that you're ready for that power. We scream, oh, we want this power, but some women are not really ready for it. Do I think I would be ready for it? Absolutely. But at the same time, it also should come with a lot of understanding of the responsibilities that power comes with.
Very interesting. And okay, I like that a lot. I'm gonna leave it there. I love that. Okay, Jamie, what's your take on progression? Women's progression in the workplace.
I'm gonna have to channel back on what she's talking about the power. You got to know what you're getting into when you think you can handle something. Like, I'm just gonna say from my experience, I just came out of a power management position, and I don't think I was ready for that. So a lot of times we think we equipped for management, but we really not.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it kind of goes back. It goes to this thing of mental fortitude, mental toughness to be able to handle the demand of that certain role, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Next question I want to bring up is talk about gender roles. A lot of times gender roles or jobs are specific, and a lot of times in the workplace and relationships and society in general, that men do this, boom, 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 women do this, boom, 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 and it should stay this way. What's your take on that? Should they exist? Are they appropriate? Are they based on the individual? What do you think?
Based on the individual, for sure.
Okay.
Being a DP and behind the camera, I think obviously there's still a stigma that men are more common behind the lens or behind a camera. And people are still a little surprised, I think, sometimes when they see a woman DP, director, showrunner, even filmmaker in commercial settings or feature sets and stuff like that. And I think that it totally depends on the individual. If you're a man and you're killing it, great, you should have the job. If you're a woman and you're killing it, you should have the job. I think that's what it's about. But I think the problem is like the pipeline and access. But to answer your question, I don't think it's gender-based. I think it's who's suited for the job.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Patty. Tammy.
I'm just gonna throw a little monkey wrench with Patty said, and because I don't know how far I can take it, because Tammy has a mouth, and Tammy will take it.
And, this mask off, so
yeah.
take it there.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick, do you know that a lot of your favorite adult movies are directed by women? The best adult movies are directed by women. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna do some research on that.
Yes. Matter of fact, she was a Disney, she used to do Disney movies. Now she's a adult film director, and she's out here putting out good movies. Like
you're a number one fan, huh?
I like my movies, and I like detail. I like what I want to see, and that girl puts out business. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, just piggybacking off of what she said, there's a lot of, women that are doing it, but, just more so behind.
Right. For sure. I think like totally. No, I love the pushback, and that's why I love the show that you guys have. I agree. I think there's a ton of women writers and directors out there. I don't think they're getting the funding and the same respect, promotion necessarily all the time. And one resource that's really great that does a ton of research and data and has those receipts that we're talking about, which I love, is the Gina Davis Foundation. And like, it's weird because we've seen women be put into these roles more, like the early 90s, like we saw a spike and it was really promising, and then for some reason like we went back, and now television is seeing more women, but like film isn't. It's weird. It bobs and weaves for different reasons. And but I definitely think that women are qualified, obviously, to make films, or else I wouldn't be doing it.
I love it. Yeah. Jamie, gender roles.
I think it should be by individual, because if women learn how to fix on cars, shoot, if she know how to fix on good cars, then she deserves a job. You shouldn't be based off of, oh, you a man, you fit this role to go fix the cars. So, and then you see a woman doing it, you don't expect a woman to be fixing cars, so you just go with what you're used to. You're gonna go with that man mechanic before you go with that women mechanic, right, Malachi? Yeah. You're gonna use a woman or a man. You can't just be gender role. Like, I feel like that's unfair. Just like right now, we can have a president as a woman, but a lot of people that send in them seats don't think we can.
Right.
But look, you know what? And I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's about they don't think they can. I think it's a matter of fear of the unknown, because we never had it. And I hate to say it, it's ran by old white men who don't respect women, period. So when it comes to women in a position of authority, just look at this judge. What's the name? The Judge Brown.
The judge that just got the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and she not even in Supreme Court yet. They took her through this grueling big ordeal. You know what I mean? And made her cry up there, and she held herself together. You know what I mean? But it's like you have to be above everybody else to be qualified if you're a woman. You know what I mean? And and I've had talks with my significant other, and we'll have these conversations, and the biggest debate that we have is about who got it worse, a woman or a black man. And I'm like, excuse me, a black man do. She's like, no, excuse me, a woman do. You know what I mean? But I find it crazy, because I look at, when you sit back and you start looking at, before you got into this world, you were brought here by a woman. You were taught by a woman. And then at some point as a man, you turn on a woman and you start looking at a woman as to being less of value to you and more of a resource for you than more of a necessity. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate, and it's disrespectful. And ladies, I have to say, is men suck. we suck sometimes, And no.
Before we move on, I just want to touch on y'all pretty much said it goes in individual. So does that go for relationships as well? Like women do the dishes, women shop, the man goes out and hunt the money. Y'all think the same thing?
Hold on before you go. Jake had something to say. Go ahead, Jake.
It's individuals.
I was just you were saying men suck, and I just was like, yeah, we suck. Just like them boys in that class. They were trash. I don't know, I was being stupid. But like I had something else to say. It was like people have like a very, it's crazy how people really think that like women should stick with women and do stuff, and men should stick with men and do stuff, and it doesn't intertwine. It's weird. I remember one time, I remember one time, like I was going to going to this barbershop that my dad go to. He took me there, and like he was like, look, when you go in there, go see that guy, you know, go see this guy. And I was like, and he was cutting people's hair all like whacking shit, like old, like it was whack. And then like he was like, no, I want to go with this lady. Like she look like she knows what she's doing. And he was like, no, don't do that. Like go to that guy. I was like, hell no, man. I'm going this lady. She knows the fuck she doing. Straight up. And I went there and she hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? My shit was cold. You know what I'm saying? I had like a little I was growing my hair out at the time, trying to get braids and stuff. And she cleaned my fro up, and it was straight. And I went back home, and my dad, he jumped on the chair like, damn, your fro look good as hell, son. Like my man hooked you up. I'm like, no, I ain't go to that weak ass nigga. I went to that lady. I don't know. It's a dumb story, but y'all know the point I'm trying to make. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I ain't go to that weekend.
I don't know.
All right, I love it, Jake. I love it. So real quick, let's just hit on this and real quick, and we move on to the next question. Individually in the relationship as well, Patty. Yes, individual.
Yes,
okay.
I
Tammy.
agree, individually, because if you can watch dishes, you can watch.
Oh, my bad.
Who's
Jamie,
that?
go ahead.
I'm saying if you a man in a man and woman relationship, any kind of relationship, you can wash dishes, then I can wash dishes. If I can do laundry, you can do laundry. Ain't just no man, you go to work, I come home, make the money, and the women gotta go to work, clean, take care of the babies, all that. No. You gotta be able to help and do that too.
Good. Tammy, agree?
Yeah, because it's so funny. Like, I've been single now for 8 years, and the last relationship I was in, I dated a chef. So of course he cooks way better than me. So it wasn't that I couldn't cook, but this man is a chef, so you cook, and it was nothing. Like of course sometimes I cooked, but whose food is gonna taste better? And it's not like I said, it's not like I can't cook, but this man do what he do. But what's so funny, like you said, individual, I'll throw out this real quick. An individual thing for me is that I don't take out my garbage. I've never taken out my garbage. I will ask my female friends to take out the garbage. I don't care. I'm not taking out the garbage. I don't know what it is. I took the garbage out today, and the whole time I was freaking out. I don't know what it is, but I'm not take out the garbage. And the only reason I took the garbage out.
So you believe that gender role, that's for men, right? That's
no.
It sounds like
your friends, your girlfriends do it.
No. I've asked my
you saying that's for
friends
man. That's what the man do. That's a gender role.
No. I will ask my female friends. I will ask my homegirls in a heartbeat. Hey, when you leaving, can you take this garbage?
So, you won't do it, but you want other people.
It's just me. I don't care who do it.
I don't care about the gender.
It could be a man.
You don't care about the gender. You don't care that as long as it gets done, as long as you don't gotta touch it. Okay.
I don't care who do it. Like I said, 5 squirrels and 2 cats. Come pick this bag up. Take it out. Like I said, I took the garbage out today and I was freaking out. And I can't explain to you why, but I'm like, yo, I'm taking this garbage out. Why? Like, oh my God. I'm still my mind around it. And the only reason why I took it out was because my son don't come home till Monday. That's it.
I get that. It's not a fun job.
You know what? That was empowering that you did, and you was trying to overcome something you don't do. That's the positive behind it.
Mm-hmm. It just started to smell. I was not.
Oh my God.
Hey, I like that point, OG, but clearly not.
Yeah, clearly not. I tried to put a spin on it. It didn't spin.
It was like,
I liked it.
I love the honesty, though.
Yeah, I love the honesty. Mask off for sure.
Yeah.
All day.
All right. Next question or statement. Roe versus Wade. It was a decision made to take away women's rights for abortion. And of course, here at Mask Off, well, not of course, but here at Mask Off, we feel like that's absurd, preposterous that can even take place, that a law can be made to tell a woman what she can or cannot do with her own body. So go ahead, OG.
Before they start, I have to say that I was in disbelief, in shock, that it is 2022 and someone's going to tell you what to do with your uterus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what?
Why does that shock you?
I'm going to tell you why. Because you're a whole human being. You know what I'm saying?
That should
they
shock
put
you.
it.
You know about China's one law? They only made the women have one child. I wrote a paper on it.
Me
They
too.
only had, like, families couldn't only have only one child. They couldn't
Or you
have
gotta pay
two.
taxes
So it's
on the
not
other
funny.
baby.
Y'all think a lot of stuff don't happen in America just because you see what they show in these other countries. They do it right here in America. They want to control us women like they do in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ain't hear
That's
about the
so
child,
crazy.
China one law child?
Yeah, I did a paper on that as well. If you have more than one child
Yep.
in China, you have to pay taxes. You have to pay to have that child. So you have to hope that your first child is a son. Some people have actually thrown their
Yep.
babies away because it was not a boy. When I'm not
It was
talking
not
about
a son. Yep.
throw it away. Yeah.
You mean throw the baby away? Like, you know what?
You heard
Just
it.
Yeah.
Because
throw the
they
whole
felt like
baby
girls
away.
weren't good for
Yes.
nothing. Because they
You
can't
need a son.
pass down the last name and stuff.
And you need a
So
you
you
need a
think
son
this
to
is
take
absurd
care
about
of.
abortions for us? They want to control us women because they know how powerful we are.
Agreed. 100%.
Not even just that. Well, the thing about that, because I went really deep into my paper with China, they're really just trying to do a full population control,
That's
control.
exactly what
Also
it is. Yep.
Yep. Also did a paper on Roe versus Wade in political science. So my background is science. I did 12 years in the medical field before becoming a trainer. And I mean, that Roe versus Wade, I'm telling you, like, it was very heated. My thing is that why can't a man get a vasectomy? Why can't men learn how to control themselves? You know, like, my biggest problem is like when they say, oh, the woman shouldn't have wore that. Why can't you control yourself as a man? Why you can't control yourself? If you have two babies by two different women, then you need to have a vasectomy.
My big issue too about Roe versus Wade is if a female get taken advantage of and get raped by a guy she don't know, you mean to tell me that she's forced to take on this responsibility and look at this killer's kid for the rest of her entire life? I find that very offensive and very absurd that even got passed in Texas law. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's too far.
Texas in general is still their laws, their rules, the way they move and everything is so still like slavish. You know what I mean? It has like even like their you know what I mean? It's so haunted. So Texas is a whole nother man. We have to do that like episode 101. But like
Tammy just invited herself back.
But no doubt. You come on, and it's a given you turn into family, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
He said, ooh, so I got a bunch of stuff. My paper is
we'll talk about this on the next one.
That importance that they put on women's uterus needs to put right there on the importance of y'all balls. Y'all got them little jingly balls that none of y'all can control or wash. So you can't wash it. You don't control it. You need to get it together. You need to snip it off. Like seriously.
Them little jingly balls.
So Patty, you feel the same thing about balls?
I'm just cracked. Tammy, I'm your biggest
like what?
fan. I'm just like here for everything you're saying. Same, you know, like I'm just I mean, I'm not about the balls. I mean, I got my own feelings about balls. I'm not trying to regulate anybody's balls either. I'm not trying to regulate nothing. I think like hands and laws off of our stuff. Like just get it just across the board. You know,
but if
like, we don't regulate men's stuff, don't regulate ours. It's definitely about power.
Right, but why should they they shouldn't even have a say so to pass a law like that or anything, because this is my body. You're not gonna tell me what I can do with my body if something like that happened to me and I can't get rid of this. You telling me to look at this? This is what happened to me. I gotta see it every day. This is crazy.
But you know what the problem starts with? Because there's no woman in power. If there was a woman in power, then we wouldn't even be having this issue because a woman.
They wouldn't even be going through none of that.
But it's some women that was on the Supreme Court that was with the shits, you know?
Because they're retarded.
But they benefit from
it.
They
are retarded.
They're benefiting from the power structure. So it's
why do you
benefit from that?
Why do you say that, Patty? I'm sorry. Why would you say they benefit from it?
Because I have a theory. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I think like birth control is relatively new, right? Like, I mean, within the past 100 years, that's when it was introduced all throughout the course of history. It's been the most like, you know, with the introduction of the pill, there's been birth control, but this has been like a surefire way for women to regulate their bodies, control their cycles for the first time in history. It's revolutionary. It's never been done before. It's scary. And you know what came with birth control? Women had options. They had choices. They got to plan. They got to decide. They got to go into the workforce. They got to leave the home. They, weren't having unplanned pregnancies. Less. That still happens, obviously. There's a lot of issues like with restrictions in that regard too. Better women's health, more education, understanding. All of this is going on, and it's the first time in history where we've seen this burst of independence. And it's terrifying people. They're scared. And like Jamie said, like Tammy said, it's about control and power. And it's, if they can control our bodies, they can control us, and they can determine our history and our future and our progress. And it's not just about that. It's about what happens after you control a woman's body. It's beyond that. It's like, what do they miss out on? What choices are taken away along with that? It's a domino effect. And for the first time, we're seeing real implications of women having access to better healthcare and birth control. And that's why it's being stripped away. It's taking women outside of the home. It's giving them more options. They don't have to stick with their husband for financial dependency. Like, there's so many things that come with it. And so it's not just about that. That's why politicians are involved. They don't want women to have wealth. Just like they don't want people of color to have wealth and power. And where is access to birth control and abortion limited most? That's your answer.
Yep.
It's strategic.
It's two things about that. One,
the Black community, urban environment.
Not even just that. The gentleman with the bald head.
Which one?
The Amazon guy, not you.
Bezos.
He just they just put, I can't remember
Jeff
how
Bezos.
Much, yes, they just put billions of dollars into being able to allow Black women to get abortions. So if you really look deep into that, yes. I like to read. I read my news like every 4 hours because the news is updated every 4 hours. So I was reading that him and his ex-wife, they put in like money into women being able to have abortions, but Black women. And some people are like, all right, that's good. But then if you kind of like overthink, like why specifically Black women?
Yeah, that brings a real question, especially on the flip side, where his major plan is to go into outer space. He don't want no niggas in space. I'm gonna be clear with you. He don't want them niggas in space. He want them right here. So when it's time to go, stay down there. You know what I mean? So
it's a limit, man.
Malachi, you about to take it over?
Yeah, let's hit the comments real quick. Comments really popping off. I want to eat tacos. I want to get some good eats at a pop-up. Tom said. Game time in the building. What's up? He said Vladimir Putin.
What up, Tom? What up, though?
Vladimir Putin, we have receipts for you. Victor Jones, transparency among coworkers being a good thing presumes benevolence. Thank you.
You did.
Among all workers, which isn't always the case. Okay. Props to the fellas for assuming the audience knows what phlebotomy and DP mean. DP is director of photography, Victor Jones, and phlebotomy is a blood drawing, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Victor Jones for that smart ass comment.
Right. Yeah. Everybody gets their 2 cents in.
Yep. Smart ass comment. Yep. That's
Tom Schultz had our idea. I mean, he had a. or Tom Schultz had our back. He said, "Victor, I had to look it up. DP equals director of photography." No one, game time again. He said, no one in mask off history has ever taken it too far. Take it there, coach. Everybody sucks sometimes. Sucking is an equal opportunity employer.
True.
Is there a flagellation segment coming at the end? I don't know what that means.
I'm back in your side again.
Oh, flagellation? Okay. Like a fart?
Like self absorbed, like I'm
okay.
I'm talking about myself.
I got you. Okay.
But flatulence is fart, that's gases from
Okay.
farts as well. So take it however you want,
Got you.
Feel.
Victor Jones said, "Who generated the garbage?" Taking shots at you, Coach. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't beat him up. We gonna
No, beat him up. Beat him up. No, beat him up.
Tammy's got him. Money's on.
Yeah, what's the brother name?
No, beat him up. I want to see
this. Tom put some squirrels and cats when you talking about taking the garbage out. He said, "Coach, these visuals reminds me of the forced sterilized of Black women in Louisiana in 1990-ish." Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Victor Jones said no, like wiping yourself, self-flagellance. Okay. Back to our chat.
Right.
It starts with motivation. Everyone has their own. Shout out to Coach Tammy from James Coleman. Stick with it, Jamie. It'll play off. That's when you're talking about your business. Angela Majors, haven't seen her in a while. What's up? Like we come with receipts. Future episode, education versus experience. That's a good episode suggestion. Not a resource, an asset to the relationship. Okay. When we were talking about gender roles in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just read this till he get himself together.
Angela, 30 years in, we found our place to support each other. Me doing the dishes and caring for the cat, trash and dog for him. So they got what they got going in their relationship. And I think it definitely should be specific to whatever is good for you. DJ Touch talking about hashtag do something with the ball. That was hilarious.
Do something with the ball.
So we got a couple more comments. I mean, yeah. So we're gonna end the show with one quick 10-second sentence on what you think can be done to help women move forward. Something real quick. Patty, go.
I think it's great for women to stand up for women in the workplace or in life, but I think it's really important for men to step up and speak up, because I think it holds more power than you think. It's great to know that you have an ally, and it makes a huge impact. And when people won't listen to women, they unfortunately will listen to other men. And fortunately, I mean, I've experienced that with the men here on this podcast is being advocates for us, stepping up, being friends, listening, understanding, and when we're not in the room, show up for us. And all three of you have done that for me. And yeah, I see you do it for women, and I hope other men can do that too. It's really helpful. So I'd say that.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go, Coach Tammy.
All right. How can women empower each other? Stop looking at each other as competition. Let's uplift each other at every opportunity that we get. Encourage each other. Support. Push each other to do good. Be there when we're not at our best instead of kicking us while we're down. Just women just need to be more loving to each other. And it starts with one person and then it will go into the next. And then real quick, shout out to MC Hammer. I had the MC Hammer doll. It came with the tape. It came with the outfit. I had the doll. I had the MC Hammer doll. Don't play with me. And thank you so much for having me on episode 99. That was the year I graduated high school. So this is just so everything. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Coach Tammy, that was magnificent.
Too legit to quit.
Yes.
To quit.
Okay.
Yeah. And last but not least, Chef Jigga Eats. What it do? Your take.
I feel like this was very interesting and I really liked it. And I feel like as women, we got to keep uplifted and you never know who you can learn from. Like I worked with a lot of women today that got their own businesses. So we got to just stay true to ourselves and don't hate on the next one. Like you can still be cool women. That's what in my generation, I still can tell like other women, like you look beautiful today, where other females, they still look and stank at each other. You got to be beyond that. You got to be mature about that. So I guess we got to keep on building each other up and giving each other confidence.
That's super dope. That is so super dope. So what we normally do around this time, we typically say peace out. But what I want to do before we go, I want to just go ahead and talk about our gem of the week before we roll out. You know, we didn't get a lot of chance to do it. And I'm gonna make this real quick. I was speaking about Henrietta Lacks. If a lot of people don't know about Henrietta Lacks, her genetic makeup made everything happen for us in the pharmaceutical game. They stole her cells, and she was able to be immortalized through her shells. You know, I said shells, her cells. You know what I mean? So if you haven't seen the the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks, check it out. You know what I mean? So check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she taking pictures. I'm here. Do that, boo. Do that, boo.
Y'all gotta get me. Come on. So
I gotta keep it cool. You feel me? I ain't want to flex on them. You know, I ain't want to flex on
them. I still got my money on Tammy.
Hey, man, so maybe put his sleeve back. I'm telling you.
So, ladies, we love having you out. Thank you for coming on this episode. This episode 99. We really did love you guys coming out and be a part of what we're doing. And, you know, tune in. We'll be there at 100 next week.
Yeah.
But Patty, Tammy, Jamie, we gonna wave goodbye to y'all. Y'all welcome to stay backstage, and we'll wrap to y'all in a minute. And peace out, ladies. And gentlemen, do you have any shout outs y'all want to give? Any shameless plugs before we roll? What's good?
Yeah. Actually tomorrow I'll be at Kicking It with Rob. He having a live podcast show. I'm actually gonna be doing the guest opening comedy spot. Mike Larry as well.
Shout out to the homie Kicking It with Rob.
Yeah, he got a rapper coming through, a poet, and some comics, and then he gonna do the podcast. So it's gonna be a dope time. Tickets are $25, but it comes with the food, and we just gonna have a ball. And then actually Sunday, I'm gonna be at Views Brunch. I didn't plan to go this week, but the lineup looking too crazy. I gotta get some of that. I gotta get on that boy. So Stromile gonna be there. Motor City Fats, he from Alabama, originally from Detroit. He gonna be there. Detroit Reed. And these guys they animals at it. So I already know it's gonna be something crazy to happen. So I'm gonna be there.
I know the young boy is killing us with a million things he's doing. Jake, can you keep it real quick so we can roll?
Yeah, I'll be at Go Comedy in Ferndale this weekend. All-Star Showdown tomorrow night, 7:30 to 10 o'clock. Also, I'm hosting the on Sunday the weekend finale, which is an improv show. I'm also hosting the Jam Fresh Sauce, which is a open improv jam. Come out, do some improv. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, and you know this Big Tone. I'm gonna be at the Embassy Suites doing Dinner Detectives, and also tune in to Orilla Radio this Sunday at 5 p.m. You never know who's stopping through when we do what we do. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are part of this piece, man. You know what it do. Episode 99 Mask Off Podcast here every Friday at 9 p.m. We are honored to have the ladies in the house tonight with American Herstory. We up out of here.
Calling all the ladies.
What you say, Malachi?
I said calling all the ladies.
Hey, let me do it. Ooh, ladies first. Ooh, ladies first.
Oh, I got one. Who you